what we did with the Industrial Revolution, and when we replace things like human computing um, with computer computing, like in that example, is we take what used to be a human function and we simplify it so that it can be done very quickly. And what that does is it creates something that can be larger, but at the edges, and this actually goes into our hallucination conversation. Well, not that I'm trying to transition yet, because I don't think we've fully made this point, but at the edges of the system itself, there are all these points where jobs are created because humans have to do something with the numbers that are now created, with the information that are created, with the data points that are gleaned. Because instead of having John, who's got 6 pieces of paper and he's whatever, and he's keeping track, he's got only 2 months of information because he keeps spilling his coffee on papers, and it's it's this 1940s style. You got to deal with that. Now you blow your computer up, and it's like, well, I'll just go get on Google Docs on my iPad, no freaking problem. We can keep going from right where we were. We are able to build something that yields information and results that creates work that people can go do. And I think that's the point that I want to start driving home the debunking of this myth that AI is going to take jobs. Um, it's also going to create jobs by nature of what happens when you um, simplify large amounts of work. Um, what are your thoughts related to that?
Well, and I think we have to add to the context of this is, part of people love drama, and part of the fear puts either you know, a, I guess a hide or a fight. So there's a motivation. Fear can be a motivator to put a fire under us to go and do something about it. And fear can also be a motivation for the human to hide and put our head in the sand and let it blow over. And part of the analogy that we're making is to show the expectation that as humans have a new tool called AI, they are going to find the optimal use for it. And if we look at the trends in the past and project them into the future, the human will become less mechanical, less of a cog in a system, and more creative, and more of a driver of the system. And if we take the fear of it's going to replace our job and hide, then we don't benefit from the utilization of